Oh yeah, I think maybe. Yep, I think it's green. So yeah, you're gonna have to change. I'll have to share the new link. Deck of Illusions. You and Beth were sharing.
Yes.
I'll have to delete the other one once I get home. Got so quiet all of a sudden. Da, na, na, da, na, 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 da,
Never really use it, but yeah. Yeah, I can turn invisible. Facial ability.
I thought of doing invisibility, but like that only stops once you attack, right?
Well, when you attack or cast a spell.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm like, yeah, I'd rather be stealthy.
come on.
Later on, you get greater invisibility, which is better. Then you can do things and not turn invisible.
Oh, turn visible.
It's
So I
like
could.
greater invisibility lets you do things and not go.
Yeah, it's going to be the
I'll want to get that one.
the top one there.
I thought we agreed to lock it out.
Like, I gotta play.
Guys out here. You can hear me from here.
Josh,
Yes.
DM Brad?
Yes. Great, thank you.
You will not die in this game.
You will get advantage on every roll.
Not really.
It's that one, yeah. It says I've got 2 live streams, but I only have the one. See?
Oh,
Okay. Uh-oh.
oh.
Did you get your character a little fast? I realized I hadn't done that yet.
First thing I did when I realized I could take and create water, so we're going into shitstorm.
Yes.
Whoosh.
Take his blush.
And at least clean it off.
That's what prestidigitation is for. That's what my animal farms are for. Because when I turn back, I'm just regular. It even has a bear. It gets all over the bear. When I change back, it doesn't say. Just go back to my regular clothes.
Okay. All right, let me do that again. Hey guys, sorry we're having a few technical difficulties today for whatever reason. The microphone is not working properly, so I apologize for any audio problems that we might be having. Yeah, so we are down at Vermont Gaming Academy. We're having a great time getting ready to play some D&D. And if you guys want to come down and join us, it's $5 if you're a non-member. It is absolutely free if you are a member. So come on down and play. It's worth it. We all have a great time. And we're about to delve deeper into the Dungeon Under the Tavern, which was written by a great DM, the DMG. And you can find a copy of this module at the DMG info.
For you and for Anthony.
.info. And yeah, so it's we're leaving off where Unk was upstairs the last episode, resting, and then they brought a dirty, smelly, covered in feces Kinku up there, who is very sick from being dragged through all this poop in the sewers. By Gabriel trying to save him because he passed out down there. and the rope that Gabriel was holding on to went limp. Zilvire, at the risk of being brutally killed, decides, nope, I'm not doing this. So to set the scene that we're starting off with, Unk comes out of his room and says, "What is that god awful smell?" Who's bringing the birds up? Is everyone going up? Or
We prestidigitated him, and he should be clean now.
I think there's a little bit left. He's just naturally stinky anyway.
Yeah, yes.
There we go.
Guys,
It's
drink
working
water.
now, guys. The sound is working. Elizabeth is watching. Nate is watching. Hi, guys. We miss you. Everyone say hi.
If all else fails, Josh, I have to create water. I'll make sure he's clean.
There we go. Well, he's still sick, so he's going to rest.
Yeah.
And you come out of your room. You find out all what's going on and what happened. Does anyone want to kind of recap what happened? Anyone? No
Ran
one?
into a giant scorpion and killed it.
Yep. And Gabriel, what happened to provoke your attack on Zilvire?
She turned me into Ghost Rider.
She was trying to hit the scorpion, but
Well,
mistakenly
in the corridor.
hit Gabriel in the back of the head, which kind of provoked him, as he was already in a rage for the scorpion. So blind fury got the better of him, and then Nala calmed his emotions down, and that's kind of where we left everything. So you guys are in the middle here. Gabriel pulled the bird from the sewer.
Yeah.
Um,
We brought him back up.
yeah.
We cleaned him off. We brought him back up.
Did everyone get their miniature?
Sure.
Rodney, you need yours.
By the
I feel like I need money.
warp tube over there.
Here?
I think so, right? There was.
If you guys want to leave off there, that's fine, or you can come down the stars, or.
No, not
Before
grill.
I do much, I want to go get that rod thing back.
Okay, so you're upstairs. You
You guys remember that thing?
you smell things, and you find out what went on. And
He doesn't smell quite as bad as he did. Between create water and prestidigitation, he's cleaner.
you know that they were crawling around in the sewer. Someone
He
was.
was. Yeah, he was for sure.
Elizabeth says she misses you all, and Nate says, "I resemble that remark."
I'm gonna show her shiny.
Oh, Elizabeth, he's got the shiny metal dice. Oh, you want to show her these ones?
Yeah.
Here, you do the honors. Elizabeth, you're gonna want these. I told him you'd love them.
They look much better.
He's got to get them out of the bag. Give him a minute. Oh, she goes, ooh, ah. Look at that. Yep.
Yeah.
Those are some awesome dice, which you can buy if you come down here to Vermont Gaming Academy. She like it. All right, so you want to go check on the rod,
Yes.
and she fixes the rod, and she comes out, she hands it to you, and she says, "This is a very powerful rod. It can be wielded by any magic user."
Damn it.
There's three,
Subclass.
there's three magic users in the bar.
She tells you it's very, very powerful.
Everyone
Worm
thinking
rod.
him as a magic
Ooh,
user.
That's funny. Yeah, that's funny.
Ramrod.
No ramrod here.
What's it do?
Tip of the rod glows different colors. According to the will of the user, it can change from blue, green, red, etc.
So what's it do?
That's all I know because
It's a worm rod. So
it probably kills things.
that's
Fights
the best
dragons.
knowledge you can get right now. Is that it changes colors.
Yeah, like God Arcana on that.
You
So it's like
can.
a color changing glow stick.
Yes. Look at his face.
So I'm guessing I'm getting the glow stick.
The glow stick.
And just so
core
you know,
glow
Anthony, the rest of us dropped that
Somebody
your wife
put some
started that.
wings on it.
I,
stick.
I had to.
Oh, that was awesome. Beth is rolling on the floor over here.
I didn't say it was a rainbow.
Why does glow stick so funny? What have I missed?
Like every
When
episode.
he takes his mask off, his face glows.
No,
Oh, okay.
the whole
His
of
whole
me goes.
body.
All of
it
his
glows.
becomes a glow stick.
The
Ah.
big one.
Yeah,
That's to do with Nate. Blame Nate for that one.
Yes, because Nate made that comment.
Uh-huh.
Don't forget his weapon. What weapon, Elizabeth? Were you working on a weapon?
Oh, I think I had like a silvery weapon going on. I had silver plated something. I think the battle axe.
Okay. It's silver plated now.
Sweet.
It's shiny.
It shines.
No, it's
It
Okay,
glistens.
there's at least one spell.
Just put it in the bear's mouth. He'll go with it.
All right.
I'm gonna also use my whetstone and sharpen my weapons.
Okay. So before you head back down.
Yeah.
So as you're heading down, you run into what's your new character's name?
Tava.
God,
Tava.
this down.
Yes.
It's like T. I'll just say it's TAHVA.
Okay. Tava. Tava, you run into this tall, strapping,
I imagine that we've all had a long explanation.
axe wielding,
Pretty axe wielding.
pretty axe wielding hunk. And
Pretty or is the axe pretty?
I don't know.
I don't know, it's silver now. I mean, he can look at himself. He's
I've
got
this glowing rod. I've got
Gaston. He's very vain.
Gaston.
Gaston.
Oh,
Oh, hey.
Hey.
I'm
How
heading
you
down
doing?
these stairs towards that awful smell. Wanna come?
Okay.
Sweet, that never works.
Gabriel.
It's the worst I can have.
Gabriel's new one? Oh, your Gatling
Crossbow.
crossbow. It fires 5 shots at one time,
Nice.
but it takes a turn to reload. It's the only downside. So
Shall I take the feat that cancels that out?
you can.
I know.
Gatling crossbow.
Yeah, I have a
Kevin,
review crossbow.
sorry, I'm just
Oh,
writing
I
down
actually
everyone's
need to write
names.
that down.
I have almost everyone memorized.
I know, but-
Rodney, what's your character's name? I forgot.
Nearest undertow?
Nearest, that's right. See? It'll come back to me.
On my page, so I know. This one can be crossed
Nearest,
out.
Nala, I can't forget that one. And every time I think of Nala, I think of the Lion King.
The one and only Gabriel.
Yep. The one, the only Gabriel Glowstick. Gabriel Consuelo Glowstick. Shall we get him some lemon pledge? No, no, Mr. Griffin, no.
What type of crossbow was it in the end? Was it a hand one or
It's a hand one.
it's a hand?
It's a hand one. Yeah, she put like this awesome barrel on it.
Yeah.
That rotates, and it as soon as you pull the trigger, it's 5 shots. Do.
Grease to keep the wheel running.
Lube. She can lube it up anytime for you.
No, that caused me to be set on fire. No, thank you.
Yeah. You don't want her to miss, do you?
No, someone might throw a fireball at me.
That's okay. In our tiny dungeon game with Doug, someone seems to always catch on fire. And apparently I'm punching dragons in the ass.
Isn't that always me that catches on fire?
Apparently, so far, I think you are the only one that's
Yeah.
caught on fire. Everyone set you on fire. Every character you've had.
Yeah.
From the beginning.
Uh-huh. Everyone just wants me on fire.
Just hot stuff, Anthony.
Yeah.
Well, they wanted to see your inner Ghost Rider come out last time, right? Okay, so you guys head down. You haven't been down here, you two. So you come down the stairs, and you see there's a corner turn. You can hear the others kind of talking over, and this pungent smell that's wafting down the hallway.
We're gonna have to invest in some clothespins for sure.
Is there a spell for
You sure you want to keep
Like an
going?
air freshener spell.
I guess
That's
so.
another thing we got to invent now.
Febreze? We have the face palm. We have the angelic face palm, and now we need like.
And we have the angry bag of badgers. We don't need no stinking badgers.
I throw them at your face.
Elizabeth says you're welcome for the grease.
Yeah, I'm going to go around the
Where's the
corner.
noise pointing
Maybe
at
I'll
this
light a torch. I have like 8 left.
Okay.
now.
The gnome is at the circus this
There you go.
week.
So that you know that you have a torch
He's,
with you.
or well, should we say actually that the gnome is at the zoo this week, being the zookeeper.
Maybe you do.
And he is-
Knowing the,
I don't think dragonborns
I
have
have-
dark vision.
I have
do you?
light.
I have dark.
Oh, yeah. You
Okay.
I'll cast light.
you want to use your torch?
Thanks. I just wasted torch.
He's like, no, forget that.
Just trying to be nice.
no.
No.
Okay.
Can't trip. And light lasts an hour anyway.
So I'll go around the corner. No problem.
Okay.
Okay.
You come to an intersection. Stone doors open, and you come to an intersection. You can go any which way.
Do I still hear them?
Oh yeah, you hear them chatting
We know which way they're
straight
coming
ahead.
from.
Yep.
What's with all these holes in the walls?
Yes, I'll go forward. Straight.
Do you want to tell her why there's holes in the wall?
I mean, I could take a guess. We have a juggernaut, but
Is there a wall near them?
Maybe the jazz hand.
Yeah. Well,
Is
I mean, kind of not from your position. You couldn't like pop out and be like,
I can't
Here's
just burst-
Johnny!
I can't just burst through the
Wait,
wall.
where would we?
you would be in that room, but you can pop out around the corner if you want.
Just like take the
Bring it
corner
through.
off the wall.
Why?
Oh no, it's 3 walls.
So you want to do the introduction. Hi, this is some chick I found, or dragon chick I found upstairs.
who
you know.
I don't know I trust. You just followed me down here knowing I was coming.
You
looking for a
invited me,
stinky
dude.
smell.
You invited me. Don't put the creeper stuff on me.
So
Ta-da.
you were
I
out.
thought that was up.
What were you doing while you were gone? Were you just up in the tavern chilling with them?
I think I was here that we found the sewer.
Were you? Where the bird got dragged through the sewer?
Yep.
Okay.
So I found a key and I just opened some.
It's
chests
been a
that-
couple weeks. Like I can't do that again. No getting sick. No birthday parties.
Did we
So
ever figure out what the gear pillar went to?
the
No.
gear pillar.
The pillar was.
We turned the pillar and it clicked,
Right.
but we don't know what it opened.
Correct. You just heard the noise.
Ooh, that's useful.
Now, was the Kenku conscious enough to at least let us know what he found down there? Or were we able to get him conscious?
Yeah,
enough momentarily
he
that-
he was semi-conscious.
Mouth to mouth long enough for us to tell him it's full of shit.
Zink says, just
Yeah,
take off
perfect.
Gabriel's mask and follow the glows.
Yeah.
So yeah, he would have told you, in not so many words because he is a Kenku, stink.
So yeah, I got this worm rod, and I was told that only a magic user can do something with it. See?
So you have a bunch of magic users here that you could hand that off to, and any other one of them can use it.
Or you can hold on to it for now if you want, or you can pass it. It's up to you.
I could trade you the bag of tricks for it. It'll be more useful to you than it is to me anyway.
Oh.
No, I'll keep my bag of tricks. I like it.
Bag of Tricks is fun. It's been fun this entire game. I'm glad I.
mean,
When I
I'd
saw
like
that,
to
I'm
see
like,
it
that-
go into the hands of someone who could use it. Maybe we should try to identify it more.
Okay.
Anybody want to take a stab at it?
Literally, or
Is it Arcana check for?
Yep.
-1. You don't want somebody else to do that. Yeah, it looks like a glowing stick.
Wow, pretty colors.
Or is that get with blurry at the what the stick is. 15, 16.
Yeah. Okay. So you know that this worm rod could be used to control a worm.
That makes sense.
WUR.
Ooh.
I was,
So
I was that's my
depending
next
on
was,
the
how are you
color it
spelling
is.
worm?
Yeah, not worm as in earthworm,
It was like worm
as in scaly thing. Okay. Nate says, split can't tell diddly. There would be much making noises of PU, tippy tapping toes, fainting, then the sound of getting yanked and dragged by a rope.
You wouldn't be able to tell us what's down there.
Right. So there we go. It's nice having them watch so they can just kind of relate to us.
That's great.
See, everyone's still with us. Still got our nice big one. All right. So yeah, it has the ability to control a worm should you come into contact with one, which I think 2 of you are carrying worms of some sort in your packs.
So
Well,
Mm.
Anthony's got his in his
They have
back.
not hatched yet.
So we don't know what happened to the one in the. I've actually got 2 eggs in my.
Oh yeah, you had the
Mhm.
spirit egg?
The spirit egg too.
This kind of that kind of worm.
These are true wild shape to turn into a penguin. Just sit on them.
You might have pet graboids.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
I
like.
guess I don't know if it was a bear.
You've already got a pet octopus that you know your beck and call.
Yes.
Imagine having graboid just to come and help you assist you.
Yeah.
Go get him, boy or girl.
tremors from the other perspective.
Yeah.
There you go. You're gonna have to like work on their evolutionary states because they do change.
Okay. How many people want it?
How many people want the rod? He's showing you the rod and says, "I can't use it.
Who wants it?
Who wants it?"
I'm gonna get married to a guy that's carrying a graboid egg.
So we have 1, 2. You want in on it? I'm gonna roll a die and it's
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm just curious
1,
about
2,
something.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I can't be trusted with that kind of power.
I'd rather it in my hands or his hands as we both have the graboid eggs.
Fair enough.
One of them can have it. I don't care.
I just want to check something on my Pact of the Blade feature. I'm curious as to whether I can make it into a Pact of the Blade.
I was looking for a penny for a two-sided die.
Yeah, that
Flip a
works.
coin.
Target is 2 odds and evens.
Okay,
Okay.
I call odds.
Okay.
5.
There you go. Make it.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's okay. I'm quite happy with my bag of chips.
I can only have one
Yep.
magic weapon as my
I just keep waiting till I reach in there and I feel the little larva thing and I throw that by accident. And somebody goes, "Bigger boy."
Well, see, that's what I was thinking. Because when you roll on the thing, shouldn't those 2 extra things be added to that roll? So that when you go in there to
Roll
grab
D10
something,
instead. I could. But the spirit egg isn't an animal, it just controls something.
the what egg?
The spirit egg
Yeah, you
is
can
the
still
direct
throw it at something though.
smash it. That'd be wonderful.
If you were to smash it in throwing it, that would be on you. But I'm saying
Yeah,
that when
yeah.
you go to grab something and throw it,
No,
surely
you could tell because the way the bag
in the
is.
heat
it's
of
a little
battle when
bump
you're throwing something, you're not necessarily going to be paying
off. I
attention to
usually
that.
throw it like out of battle. I don't think I think I throw
Yes,
something
Nate,
out
but he
there.
can only have one pack weapon, is what he was saying.
Yeah, I can't turn the rod into another packed weapon. I already
Right.
have a
He
packed
already
weapon,
has
a
one,
magic
yeah.
weapon as a packed weapon. You go for it.
So Nala's gonna take the rod for now, unless she exchanges it later. All right. So the rod has passed hands. Everyone gets caught up, and you get caught up on all this chaos that's been going on, and there's this horrible smell coming out of this giant hole, and you all are standing there.
We've been We've not been anywhere here.
Yeah, those have all been explored.
Yeah,
They have or they
Because one of those was the,
They have.
one of those was the scorpion.
That's right.
But the doors are all shut.
Our
so
only
there's holes
other
in the
way
walls.
down is,
No, it was right.
we could get to Kenku to draw us
There's
a
only-
simple map would be downstairs.
There's only one hole on this floor.
But there was a hole on the stairs on the way down, wasn't there?
Nope.
Or was that on the other level?
That's the other
That's
one.
the other
Oh,
one.
okay.
There's only this one. There's only one hole on this floor, actually.
Shocking.
Okay, what
I
are,
was preoccupied with
For
killing
now.
someone, unfortunately.
what are we doing?
He'll blow some more holes in the wall.
It's up to you guys where you want to go from here. And there's only really one way to go. And you don't have a Kinku to throw down. I mean, you could get his body. Throw
What's
him
the
down there.
floor feel like?
What's that?
Is it like solid?
The floor?
Oh, it's like Budapest.
Do you want to super through it?
I want to test the floor to see whether there's anything underneath or whether it's just a solid, like floor space.
I mean, it's relatively solid. It's standard dungeon floor. It's not crumbling like the
Other ones.
like you've seen.
So this one could be like the bottom floor type thing, in a sense.
Well, we know that there's a
Possible.
floor underneath us, so. we don't
But you
where.
know that there's something below you because
Well, do we know there's something below us and it doesn't like go off that way?
let's see
As in like what the
Hold on.
map actually shows where it goes that way.
if you jump down,
Does it go directly down underneath us or is it sort of like a slide to the side? Because if it doesn't go directly down, me going down, it's just going to dig a hole.
can you
Nicer little
do a architecture check?
Sure.
I'm gonna call my girlfriend.
You're gonna call.
I want to see if she can.
You want to see if she'll
slip
come
on
through
down.
the sewer?
If she can slip on down there. Tell us what's
Um,
I don't know. Oh God.
can you please call your girlfriend in the way that you do it? That's so good, guys. That's so good.
She now officially hates you for summoning her into a pool of. Yeah.
It's an abusive relationship.
Throw the Kiku down,
Wait,
Elizabeth.
You're
So there wasn't
It's
anything
my
said
own
about
fault.
the gnome not following
We were
us down,
fighting
yet,
this
was there?
at one point, and it became
What's that now?
girlfriend.
There wasn't anything said about the
Someone
gnome
threw a
not
love
following
potion
us back
at
down.
her
So
and
you know the gnome tagging along,
and it
trying to
wouldn't
get up
let me
the gnome
go.
and drop her down.
So
You want to drop
I like
Luna
that.
down? That's
But
true.
It actually has
Uh,
stats.
Luna.
The Kenku's not with us, that was said.
Yeah.
But
Luna, can he throw you down?
we didn't have much choice. I could just pick her up and
Yeah,
drop her
that's
down.
not so much.
You are.
No, I literally, and down she goes. She's a spellcaster. She can like.
Oh, Nate said throw the Kiku.
Oh,
Since my girlfriend's an octopus, she can camouflage, right? She doesn't
Yeah.
have to be seen.
Yeah.
She can go down there.
So you don't see her come through the top, but you do hear her kind of back, and it echoes through the pipe.
So she's already
So
down
you
there.
know she's down there because she can only really travel through the liquids. This is where she's staying the most.
Poor thing.
And she's fine not being
'Cause she-
attacked. She's fine not being attacked. Nothing around her. How
No,
much can
no.
I communicate with her now?
You could sense each other pretty well. You have some sort of
Special
weird, dare I say, attachment.
Mhm.
Trying to still keep it slightly friendly. Yeah, so it doesn't sound like she's in any trouble. She's just responding back to your call.
I think it-
Your communications are getting better. I would say like keep working with her, and then you'll be able to actually like communicate to each other.
Okay.
So
I have an
like
excuse, I was
the
ready
more
to-
you call her, the more you talk to her, you can understand her, and then you can respond. Maybe it's just a
You got it. All right.
Oh, like this one.
Elizabeth wants you to do it again.
What, drop her down the hole again?
No, call it drop.
I can do that. I can pull her back up and drop her down again.
So you want to tie? So we'll say that Luna's in this area, since she can hear us, and you just pick her up. Do you want to tie her up first, or do you just want to drop her down?
I was
The
only doing it because
octopus-
she was abusing the kenku.
You.
The kenku is my wife's pet. I can't allow her to abuse the kenku.
I will allow this.
But you said it was Nate that said drop the kenku down there in the end. So if it was Nate that said it, then he's abusing himself. There's nothing I can do about that.
He did say throw the kinku, so I mean, you could.
But he can't speak either. So
Yeah.
Hang on, she has spider climb. Climb down. I looked at her spell. She has spider climb. She can climb down.
Luna,
She has spider climb as a spell.
she could. Luna, hello, Luna.
Are we doing Bear in the Big Blue House now?
What?
You've never watched Bear in the Big
Oh,
Blue
my
House?
God.
I know of it, but I don't know the
My little
characters.
brother was like, because he's 15 years younger than me, my little brother was obsessed with it. So, like, literally, like 6 hours a day, Bear in the Big Blue House.
And it always ended with talking to the moon.
Luna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the moon's called Luna.
I kind of
And
get it
every
now.
now and again, you'd get that equinox thing where the sun and the moon are in the sky together and they get to talk to each other.
Okay.
God's like, and moving on.
Apparently, Zoe is Christmas shopping. That doesn't make no sense. We're playing D&D, not shopping. We're not thinking about Christmas right now. I saw a post.
We still need to get to Halloween. Come on.
I know. I'm like, let me enjoy my month of horror, and then November you can talk about that all you want. I already did my Nightmare on Elm Street. Now I got to go to either Halloween or Friday the 13th
I'm
marathon.
jealous. I wish we lived closer together.
So basically, we know that if we go
You
down
can
this
come over and cuddle
lovely little
anytime.
tunnel, we're going to get dirty.
I'll come here. I'll set you up a server up here. You can put it in your office.
No matter what. We're gonna be
So
happy no matter
is there
what.
stuff pouring down that? Or could we wash a load of water down to clear the like tunnel out?
The tube itself, you could probably wash it out.
Okay.
The pipe itself, if you want to kind of flush it out.
My girlfriend would really appreciate that.
I'm pretty sure someone said they could like make water.
Yeah,
I
gray
could-
water. There's a few of us who can.
All right.
For this. Yeah.
So
Is
all
that
of
a
you
cantrip?
It's a third level spell.
Oh,
Okay.
That's
Okay.
third level for you?
Now, what does that do essentially? Just create water wherever
Bunch
you
of
want?
water.
30 gallons of water.
Wow. Do you want to direct it like straight down, just
Right
kind of
down.
flush out the pipe?
I got
Okay.
two
There's
cans.
good plus some other stuff out too. Yeah, for buff, it's a level 1 spell.
So, yeah,
Good water?
you send
Straight
water down there.
Just water. Straight water by itself should be first.
I love those binders.
I don't think I have.
The D&D binders they have now.
Oh, is that for like all your spells? So you can just look at your spells easily.
It holds your character sheets. You can put spell cards in it.
Are you getting them anytime soon?
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah,
Get them.
we'll do.
Now you want to
I'd
see
buy a
one?
set of dice, but I
It
can't
also creates
warrant
45
spending
pounds.
like $40 on a set
You
of
guys
dice.
get 10 off.
Whatever.
Huh?
You guys get 10 off. But anyway.
That's still,
Still.
yeah. No, I would love a set of the dice, honestly. But yeah, I don't have that money at the moment.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Interesting, Gabriel. What? What is interesting?
Oh, shit, I think that's great water.
All right.
Create a straight water.
Yeah, I'm not going to repeat that, Elizabeth.
That's secretly at 10 gallons of clean water.
Oh, the Kinku wants to know if anyone's found any cake yet.
No.
Why not?
They're-
Repeat that you're a poopy head.
I am not a poopy head, Zoe.
There's actually 2 spells I could do that will help.
Okay.
Create water actually, he's talking about creating food and water, which creates 30 gallons. Create water by itself as a personal spell only creates 10.
Okay, so do you want to like add 10 on top of his
That's
30?
what I'm gonna do, but then we're gonna do more.
So hang on. Did you mention about something that turned and like
Oh,
activated?
I like that. Yes.
It's going to be 45 pounds of cake.
Fun Betty.
Yeah.
You mentioned
So
something
so
about you
to
turned
Nate,
something and it clicked, right?
to Slit, there is going to be 45 pounds of cake in the dungeon. Yeah, so you have to go down and get it.
I'm gonna go investigate that lovely totem they said that clicked.
Each?
Yeah.
Well, if there's 6 of us.
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's 45.
Wow, that's a lot of cake.
But the food is bland and not nourishing. So it's gonna be.
So it's going to be very terrible.
Awful, terrible thing.
Is
It's
the
gonna
cake
look
gonna be
pretty,
in the
but
hoop?
it's gonna be.
It's. I assume that it appears right there in front of you guys, right? Or can you direct
Where
it
does
somewhere?
it go?
Are you sending cake down to the octopus too?
Ideally, yeah, I'll send the cake down. If you want cake, you gotta go in the hoop store. Just
So,
eat it off the top.
well, at least he flushed it with water first, then threw the cake in. So there
No.
is the cake. The cake expands inside this pipe. So about halfway down the pipe is like this bunch of
Like the
cake
demon of
that's
the
just
event.
sitting
Like
there.
everyone hates demons.
Who would like to be the first one to dive in?
I wanna
Oh,
make
I was
demons.
searching
I don't
for
wanna
cake
be
last week.
last.
I'm diving in.
While they're all going chasing the cake, can I go check that column they turned and clipped?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna rappel down the Nomeo.
Are you following, Nala?
Yes, I will follow. The
The flare, the one with flare. Pizzazz.
jazz hands.
So I'm going to turn it back.
Okay. And you hear a grinding noise and a click.
And the room didn't fall in.
Nope.
Can I
Boy!
can I do it again and then like investigate the wall for any
Sure.
passages?
Sure. All right. So you hear the grinding again and the click. And you inspect the walls. Go ahead and do a perception check.
18.
18 is enough to know that there is nothing weird about these walls.
Solid stone walls.
I'm going to hit a wall.
Bam.
You're going to bust through it?
I'm going to summon my lovely radiant warhammer / axe thing, and I'm going to hit the wall with the warhammer side of it.
Okay, which wall?
The one closest to Nala.
Okay.
Tell her to move out of the way.
Thank
obviously.
you.
She sort of knows when I summon my lovely hammer
Yeah,
that I'm going
angelic
to
face
attempt to
calls,
go.
and then I sit down and open the book.
Okay. So you break through, and there's just this dark kind of chasm inside of this area that has no floor.
Okay. Can I look down and
Yeah.
see?
Yeah, it seems to go on for a long time. It almost feels or looks bottomless to you.
I want to test that
The
theory.
water is clean.
You can.
So even with it mixing and all that stuff, it doesn't go
So
bad.
there's got to be some rock around. I'm going to pick up a rock, light it, just drop it.
Okay.
Just watch it fall.
Cast light.
And it falls for, let's say, 50 feet before it disappears into darkness.
Okay, I'm going to keep counting the seconds of the descent.
Okay. And while you're doing that, the Kenku says, "What? He can make cake all along this whole time?"
No, it was, I got it when we turned 5th level.
So there's your answer.
I'm going down first.
You're going down through the cake.
I'm gonna eat the cake.
And you all hear this loud crash of a wall being busted down.
We are totally used to this. So
Are you are you tying onto something? Are you just sliding straight down, or
Was that the juggernaut thing you were talking about?
what?
The
The juggernaut?
juggernaut.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Okay. Does this have fit on?
Yes, it does. Yeah, I got 50 feet of rope. Someone wanna hold me or hold the rope?
Anyone want to volunteer to hold the rope?
Hey, all right, I'm going down.
Okay. And you get to where the cake has expanded. I can't believe we're doing this. And it's quite spongy and wet and damp. It does smell a little bit, even though it's been washed. So there is some taint, and not the good kind of taint. I see Jamie over there. She's like, dang.
I'm gonna look around the edges first, and then I'm gonna take a big old bite.
I think you guys are gonna break Jamie. I think you can get by with more prey right over here.
The Keiko says, okay, we're friends again. Okay. Hold on. I need to find one of my. I think Jamie might pass out there. All right, let's see.
At least the hospital's not far away.
Okay.
We have a permanent room set aside for this. It's all good.
No, it's in there. I'd say, what would your coworker say to you? You were still stuck there in the morning.
All right.
Yeah,
You in
not the
the chair.
badass one.
I'm laughing myself to passing
Okay,
out.
so for the most part, with the cake being a bit bland, it has been slightly seasoned by the sewage pipe.
Tastes like.
Probably. Concerned for his health, Papa is going to turn into a bear and dive down after him.
Oh, okay.
No.
Please roll. You may use athletics,
Ronnie.
dexterity, whatever's going to give you the best.
Angel song?
Great angel song. This is Charmin. Of your
Charmin.
A brown bear.
please stop.
I suddenly turned into a grizzly bear and went down the pipe.
Yeah, Charmin. You're very, you're brain to Charmin.
Squeeze all the Whipple you can.
All right.
No, Mr. Whipple squeezes all the Charmin he can. That's what it is.
Strength would have been the best thing I could have rolled. And it was a 19.
Okay. So you jump down and you manage to stop yourself before pummeling Jamie with your bare butt.
I was actually trying to clear the blockage.
So yeah, while you're eating the cake, you kind of look up and you see bare ass coming down at you at full force, and all of a sudden it just stops. And you're staring at the center of the bear's bum.
No, Josh, I didn't want to stop.
Oh, you didn't want to stop.
I was trying to clear the blockage so we could get through the pipe.
Oh, okay. Well, that changes
And stop
everything.
And stop him from eating the nasty cake.
Oh my gosh. Well,
I just looked up. It sounds like I'm getting a different kind of.
yeah. When you look up,
And I was going down
The,
face first, by the way, not butt
Face
first.
first. Oh. Okay.
you're going what?
Face
Face
first.
first.
You're going face first.
So you can grab a bite of that cake on the way.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Don't.
Are you open mouth?
Face
No.
butt cake.
No, open mouth, closed mouth. Paws out in front, I assume. Paws out in front, like kind of like
Yeah,
Super Bear.
Yeah, super bear.
Okay. All right. So now that I understand it, so yeah, this bear is coming pummeling down on you. You have nowhere to go, so you just how would you just respond? Like just grab another piece of cake and be like, eh.
I'm on a rope, so I'm gonna cut the rope.
And the bear comes down on top of you. I assume you kind of want to grab onto his shoulders, not necessarily his face.
I was actually going to aim for the cake because, like I said,
Just the cake on the sides.
Yeah, I'll try to clear the blockage.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is pretty tight. So you're taking Jamie down with you, but you two do manage to clear the blockage and land in the pool of crap at the bottom.
Well, I figured the cake would break our fall.
Well, this is
Spongy.
it's
It's
flowing as you get to the bottom. So the cake could break your fall, but the poop is also gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really mixed in now. If you want to eat this cake.
Any chance my girlfriend could have seen this and tried to catch us on the way?
Not in this area because this area seems to be too small for her.
So now we're down here.
Yep.
On top of what's left of a pile of sponge cake.
And poop.
Well, all the water that came down here,
It's crap frosted.
Yeah. all the water that came here down here was enough to rinse this out of here too.
Not that part because it's flowing.
Yeah.
Do
either of us take any damage from the?
I'm gonna say no. There's enough cake there to cushion, and there's enough poo at the bottom to.
Yeah.
I mean.
The
So.
rest of us take olfactory damage. Olfactory?
Nose
Nose.
smell damage.
Smell.
It's stinky poo poo now. But the pipe is clean now. And you guys look down and you see a bear and Unk rolling around in cake frosted poop. Poop frosted cake.
Can I anchor this rope to anything so I can climb down?
You can.
We
The
judged
grate on the sewer cap is actually pretty heavy. Believe it or not, the Kenku lifted that. But it was heavy. You
If
rolled
there's enough
really well.
rope, I'll wrap it around the drain pipe and then tie it to the sewer grate.
Okay. Absolutely.
Try to climb
And
down.
it feels strong enough that one person can go down and not cause a problem at a time. You want to climb down?
Yep.
Okay.
11.
All right. You struggle a little bit, but you make it down. No problems. So you're down in the poop tube. Staring at
Do we
cake.
want to move our
Any
minis down there?
dry place I can stand?
Yeah, you can actually get onto the slab there. You can crawl out of the poop. I
Yeah, so
assume
did we.
I assume the bear would get out of it
Yeah, we did.
unless I'm still rolling around in it.
I'm good. You coming to poop town?
Yeah,
There's a rope.
I suppose.
Buck, can you do a Constitution save? And
Not how
Good?
I wanted to start my day, but
But what's the
okay.
DC on it?
well, what is it?
I rolled a 14, but the bear's got pluses.
You're fine.
Alright.
Can you do a Constitution saving throw?
Oh boy. Okay. I got a 9.
Okay. So you're not feeling so well at this moment. What is everyone else doing?
Waiting to hear the rocket one.
Right, you two are okay. I
You
apologize.
heard something hit the bottom?
I was focused on the poop. So yeah, it's still going. Like you're sitting there
Although
waiting.
you
You're
probably
like,
would've heard- if we heard him go through the wall, he probably heard us hit the
I'm
ground.
halfway through the goblet of fire by now.
I'm debating on it.
Devil long bottom in the goblet of fire.
So, but you gotta get pretty, not curious, but.
Yeah, it would've been a
suspicious. Like you
17.
coughed or sneezed, you're like, maybe it landed
I'm
there.
curious as to whether there is a bottom to this.
Oh, goodness.
Infinite downward.
judging from the stone, you don't think there is. But I mean,
Which is kind of weird.
if you want to light yourself and jump down, you're more than welcome to.
I don't need to light myself anymore.
You take your mask off?
I can
Yeah.
just randomly sprout wings.
You can fly. You can go down there.
I'm just curious as to why there's a cabin here. Like we've got all this dungeon and everything, and am I gonna like
You-
step out of character
So about-
basically?
About 20 feet across, there is a wall.
Right?
But everything else is straight down. There's like a wall completely across here.
I'm just curious as to what created this weird
Mhm.
dungeon.
It doesn't look like any animal crawled through there like the graboid or anything like that.
It's just
It
literally
looks like-
a chasm.
It looks like it just, whatever floor might have been there just fell away into this emptiness. It could be a void. It could be.
See, that's the thing. I wanted to see whether it's in like a different dimension.
Okay.
I
I
jumped
think
just to
detect
see whether it's
magic. I mean, because you can.
We're tracking somebody's universe
well-
right now.
I know that. But it's a sense of presence of magic within 30 feet.
Hmm?
Around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic.
Mhm.
but that there's no bottom.
But it's still like a 60-foot range, so you hit the wall, you'd see down a bit.
You'd be able to see whether there's a void there, like a teleportation to a different plane.
Oh, okay, so if there's, so can I cast it as a ritual? If I cast it as a ritual, then I won't use a spell slot?
Yeah. It just takes you 10 minutes.
And you got time, so I can jump
We
to
got
them.
time.
Yeah, okay.
And then
so
come
I'm
back
gonna
to you?
do that. I'm gonna
Okay.
cast it.
And are you directing it straight across or straight down? I know it says
Right.
30 feet, but do you want to direct it in one direction?
Do it
In all the directions.
sort of angled so that I'm getting the wall
Mhm.
and into the void.
Okay.
So that that's,
All right, so that'll give me time to look at that wall.
Whilst you're doing that, I'm summoning my sword and my shield.
Okay.
I think going up
So
to
what are
the
you?
corner and go that way.
What are you poopy heads doing?
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Going down the corner?
Yep.
Okay.
are you just to the corner?
Looking that way. Waiting for the other ones.
I'll follow you.
I'm going to call to my girlfriend again. See
Okay.
which way I can hear.
She sounds like she's coming down further the hall, straight ahead.
Okay.
We're just waiting for Josh to fill us in over here.
Am I getting a friendly back?
She sounds.
Is that your girlfriend?
It's
That
very
doesn't sound happy.
turbulent, like
Yeah.
distress, possibly.
I don't think she
I,
appreciates
I think we should go over that way and check on her.
No.
Alright, so you guys both join us?
Oh, no, not that way. She's down the other hall.
No, that's the only other hall.
No, that,
So if
she was over on that side? On the
You
other
see,
way?
our-
Straight ahead of you.
No,
Straight ahead.
He's going that way.
Yeah. I'm heading over that way, guys. Girlfriend.
You say that
I'm stressed.
as you go down the hall.
Yeah.
Which
You're
way is the
fine.
bard going? Because you actually choose.
It turns.
I don't know if I want to go.
You're fine. I got plenty of room now.
Nice.
All right, so you can see that it dead ends at the end.
I feel a little weird about
There
going
is a
here.
wall here. I just don't have a dead end tile.
Where's Gabriel when we need him?
Can I turn the pillar?
Yeah, absolutely. You can keep turning the pillar if you like.
Sure.
Let me get you back.
Where are you
I
going?
mean,
I
I'm on
think-
guard for
I
anything
see
in
that
case
there's
it
a
like
dead end,
appears
and
or
so I
something. I'm
decided,
just curious
okay,
because those
screw it, I'm
maps
going the
actually
other way.
line up. That pillar is directly
There's a
above
door
that
on
pillar.
that side.
I'm
Bring
just
me
curious.
over. I want to check out this girlfriend.
So you
Like
can,
Where are you?
backwards and forwards.
you're just gonna move it around.
Yeah.
Just keep.
And you're just gonna keep going back and forth.
Uh-huh.
All right.
This wall down here shifting.
That's what
Nope.
I'm curious about.
Open, close, open.
I like it. Let me.
Because if those maps line up exactly as in that one on top of the other one, where that pillar is that
Mhm.
dead end.
I see what you're saying.
If they line up.
That's what I was thinking too last week.
So
Let
that's
me.
turning the pillar. You know, as you're like, oh look, if we're quick enough, we can get through there.
You got
Thought it opened something downstairs or it turned on and off the shit.
Yeah, I have
There
no
we
idea
go.
what this
No,
was.
you're
That was
fine.
We're gonna get hit with like a flood of shit now that you flush the toilet.
That's what it is.
Just flushes every toilet from every floor.
every toilet in the realm entered.
So I
All
just
right.
avoided
So I
it.
gotta find level 4 here.
Oh, it's the sewer's like level 4 now.
Yeah, you're in level 4 now. Yep.
Oh, I'm not
You're
on
on-
level 3, but
No.
No, you're on level 4.
Oh,
This
so
is
all
this
cameras
is
are level 4.
yeah. This is all technically level 4. That area is. So the one you're looking at should be that one, which would be. So no, nothing of weirdness is going on there. No walls are moving or anything like that. You just hear you just hear the click
Click, click.
and yeah. So you keep hearing click click and nothing's happening down there, but you see that dead end down there.
Can I go investigate the wall to see if there's like a secret door or something?
The bear was going to try to do a juggernaut.
Through the wall?
Yeah.
What did you roll?
How did
A
it work?
17, which is a 21.
Which wall?
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
Yeah.
Down the hall, straight
Yeah.
through the backside.
It's a solid wall out.
So it's not a solid wall. It does crumble under your weight. But I need you to do a dexterity save.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, what'd you do now?
That's actually not bad. Let's see, what does the bear have? That's a natural 14 there. I don't know if he gets any adjustments for that, so it's like. There, Mr. Bear, where are you, Mr. Bear? Bear. Oh, no, yeah, plus 0, so it's a 14.
14?
Yeah.
Okay, so you save yourself from falling into a deep, dark pit.
Do I see them above me then?
What's that?
Do I see them above me?
You get hit with a golden rock.
You would see there. You would just see like
The opening,
flooring,
okay.
like it's the floor of the upper level.
So would I see the opening that they made?
No,
No.
not quite there.
All right. Okay, so we know this one's a loser.
Okay. So how many times do you think you turn that thing? Give me any number.
17.
Got it. All right.
Charging up a Frankenstein monster.
So the bear's at the end of the hallway. What is you haven't done
Probably
much?
like a little like.
I'm over there, and I see the
Probably seeing a little bit of stars right now.
I see the door, and I want to go near the door, but I feel a little weird about the octopus. I'm like, hey, I see a door over there. Do you?
Are you actually in the center of the pool there?
No, I
Is
think
that where my girlfriend
Okay.
is?
So when you first walk
think
into
he
the
just
room,
fell.
the poor octopus is being swirled around in this thing, and she can't seem to get a grip to get out.
Oh. Okay.
It looks like she's being sucked down. She's reaching out, trying to grab everything in sight, and she's really struggling. And she's
Well, I cut most of my rope. Can I borrow your rope?
Uh,
Do you have rope?
she would have rope.
I would have rope. I mean, I had it.
Everyone usually gets about 50 feet of rope unless you decide not to take it for weird reasons.
Sure. Here you go.
Thanks. I'm gonna try to tie it to something and then throw the other end in.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, there's plenty of wood up here, the planks and stuff.
Yeah.
So did I give you the stats for the octopus?
Yeah.
You got them?
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to try to catch the rope. So you're going to roll for her.
Okay.
Use her strength
All right.
or dexterity, whichever one's a higher.
Strength.
I figured.
I can't see
That's a 3.
it.
Oh no.
She's got a 6.
And she sinks down further. You have another chance. Would you like to try again before she gets flushed?
I'm gonna pull the rope back up, tie it around myself, and jump it.
Okay. You manage to go in, and she latches onto you with all of her tentacles. And it's a little bit hard for you to move. So what would you like to do at this point?
I'm gonna try to tell her to climb up the rope.
Okay, and duck. Please, how will you communicate this to her? I love it. All right, so you manage that very well. She understands you, and she and you together work together to get out, and she climbs out, And and she hugs you and squeezes you. What's her strength bonus?
Hers or mine?
Hers.
+3.
Okay, so it's a nice gentle hug. It's nothing too tight. It does stink. It's horrible in there. It's the most foul thing you've ever smelt. What do you think about this this man and octopus relationship? How does it make you feel right now?
A little flushed.
Yeah. Inspiration point. That was
You know what? I've seen weirder things.
well then, nothing to worry about here. So yeah, that happened.
I'm gonna try to squeegee your rope off and give it back to you.
You can hold on to that for
You
a
can-
while.
Okay.
You got the prestidigitation, right? You clean off your rope
No, I
yourself.
don't.
Oh, you didn't take it?
No.
So see, that would have been the one way you could just go, it's clean.
Right.
If you know someone who can clean that, that'd
Sure,
be great.
I'll hold on to it for now.
So your octopus, do you want her to stay with you? What do you want to do with her? Ooh, you got sweet suction cups, baby.
Yeah. I'd like her to stay with us and see what's on the other side of that door.
Okay. So
would it be easier if I go first since you have your GoPro
Sure,
attached to
that's
you?
fine.
All right.
The bear,
I'll head towards the door.
the bear will also
Okay.
make his way up that way since he didn't find an opening this way.
you will have to make 3 athletics or dexterity saves to keep from slipping into the void. So go ahead and give me your first one.
Oh boy.
Well, it's a
Don't forget
swirling
that
torrent of
Don't forget,
crap.
Elise, that for everyone but yourself, you can also inspire them. So you can use your bardic inspirations on everybody but you. So if you want to help him make it across, you can give him one of your bardic inspirations. So if he's close on a roll, he could add I think it's a D8 now to that because you're a level 5.
Yeah, but he's going to have advantage anyway for having the octopus with him.
I'll just let you know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't inspire
I mean,
yourself.
she loves him so much. She can't let go.
Well, I do have my hammer, which I could tie to that rope and throw across the whole wooden thing, so we have like some kind of stability. I'm gonna have the rope.
Would I still need to make rolls to balance on the ropes?
Yep.
I can give you the end of the rope if you want to tie it around yourself in case you do fall.
It'll bring down the DC of it. That's what it will do.
It'll make it easier. Though.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're still going to roll, but it helps to have the rope.
I think we should have the rope around you at least.
Oh. Okay. Is there a way some
To not end up
we can't have some rope around me and then some going across it? That wouldn't work that way, right?
You have 50 feet.
Yeah,
You
I
have a
mean, you
lot.
probably do.
Well, how would you get it across?
Throw it.
Yeah, with my hammer.
Throw it with your hammer?
Yeah.
You throw it.
What would you be aiming at to get it to like hook?
To be honest, I'm gonna aim it from what I see.
I mean, you could aim it at the door,
handle
too.
of The door. I want to pop that handle right off, and hopefully the hammer drops right behind the wood there.
Okay, I like it. That's creative. Go ahead
Why
and.
don't you try that first?
Well, you're
Why don't
not
you try to
attached it.
set the
Well,
anchor?
I'm not. Well, it's attached myself after.
Okay.
The
Nudging through-
Dizzy Bear will head that way now since there's no exit this way.
Head towards the poo.
Yeah, and towards that.
Okay.
I'm
So
rolling.
either-
What am I rolling this time?
So you are going to roll strength to throw that across. I know that's your good stuff.
These strength rolls, they're so good.
I'm so glad you didn't roll a 1.
Strange random vortex.
Yeah, it's an 8.
Well, right into the Okay, Vincent.
So
Can I use one of these Like a
I'll have to
reroll or
remember.
something.
Do you have an inspiration point? You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can try again.
I currently have 2.
I'm gonna let you try again.
There we go.
That
So
looks
that's
better.
a 21.
Okay. So the hammer goes flying across the swirling torrent of poo and just smashes through the door. And you manage to actually get it to anchor on the other side. So now you have an anchor point.
Sweet.
Do you want to hold on to the end? Do you want to tie that end off on your side that you're on and kind of use it like help pull yourself across?
Is there enough left over where we could still tie around me in case I fall in?
Ah, that's
Yeah, let's do that. So we'll kind of I'll tie it off over here while I'm still here and tie the rest to you and have you walk across.
All right.
Okay, so give me 3 dexterity saves.
And Josh, seeing the torrent and the challenge of the room, Bear is not going to stay a bear. He's going to become a giant spider. So I can just go.
You can just go
Okay, so it's whatever I roll plus my.
dexterity bonus.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a 10.
You get 3 rolls, was it? Or just 1 now?
Well,
You get 3, but you got to make them each time.
yeah, because the first board that you walk on is very slippery. You fall into this torrent of swirling poo, and you see this happen. The bear or the spider sees this happen. You both get a chance to react. You would have seen it first.
I'm gonna tug on the rope, tug back on the rope.
Okay. Your strength's high enough to just say that the hammer comes flying back at you.
On her end of the rope.
Oh, on her end of the rope. So
Yeah.
you were still
I'm
holding on.
gonna stop her
Yeah.
from falling in.
Okay.
I fell.
So you want to pull her like up out of the swirling torrent of poo?
Yeah.
Can you do a Constitution saving throw?
Oh boy.
My constitution is not very high. Okay.
That's an 8.
Ooh.
What did you roll?
I got a 7 plus.
Okay. Okay. Just gotta make a note here.
Does anybody remember how long it took for the Kenku to go down?
And I'm gonna jump to these guys real quick. What's going on?
The way it crashed.
You were casting to detect magic, correct? You don't sense any immediate magic.
Do they see the wall get bashed out? And
Immediate
Wouldn't
magic?
see it, we'd hear it. Hopefully.
that's a
But
nice opening for you.
I'm putting this die away. It's not helping.
Die, Jill.
you don't have the superior dark vision, do you?
No, I just see 60 feet now. For
No,
dark
I just
vision.
have regular. I have regular dark vision.
So off over here, even though you don't sense any magic, you hear rushing water down the hallway. So there's a wall, and then rushing water over here.
That may be
As
your
you're doing the ritual, you kind of discover this.
Okay.
So if I click it again, does the water stop?
No.
So it's not activating the water either.
So smashing the ground around this clicker and find out what's connected to.
I'm getting really, really bored with this clicker. I'm taking it out.
You want to,
I'm
but
just going to straight through it.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty, dear.
above you guys, you hear this crumbling and loud noises of something being destroyed up above, and you can look at each other and just go, "Okay, Gabriel."
I'm going to hit the floor where that pillar was as well. I want to see the mechanisms that it was controlling and whether they're above or below.
It's just a children's.
He saved her. Right? He got her
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Because I actually rolled 17 for the web shot, so I would have caught it too.
Okay.
That was above her AC.
So you want to tear up the floor and just
I
kind of
want
look at
to
the.
find this mechanism. I want to see where this mechanism is.
So underneath the floor, there's like stone gears and not pistons, but connections for those gears and things like that.
Do they go down or they like follow a path to go along somewhere?
They keep going down.
They just go straight down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start drilling my way through all these gears.
Okay, so you're going to be breaking your way through the
Yeah, I'm
gear.
just gonna smash. If they won't just like pull apart, I'm just gonna smash it. I'm just gonna go straight down through these gears.
I might take up knitting.
You're just like,
Yep, here you,
okay. So while you're good doing that, I'm going to jump over. Bub, you had an idea?
Yeah, well, I was saying that had
Okay.
he failed to get her, I rolled the Weber.
Oh, okay. Do you still want to shoot your web at her?
I rolled a 17 to do it. She would be.
So you feel this web,
Like I went like I was thinking like like a extra.
right, harness. You
Kinda like
feel
a
this
battle
web hit you in the back of the head and kind of pull you back a little bit.
Okay. Oh.
As you see a spider crawling across the ceiling
Like,
to
she
the
knows
other
me
side.
upwards.
Well, she might not, but I say, don't worry. That's friendly.
Yeah. I like how you look nervous there for a second, like, there's a giant spider that just webbed me.
And I'll stay kind of like anchored to make sure that she makes.
Oh,
it back
okay.
away from now.
What are you doing,
That's a good bit.
Neris?
Waiting for everyone else to get across this.
You're enjoying this.
If you-
Just waiting to see if they find an easier way for me to cross.
I'll do exactly what I did to her. so
Wasting
that you
a third
don't have to
level
worry about it.
spot on water walk.
So wait, you're getting me. Did you just get me out, or you getting me?
Well, he got you out, and then in addition, now you have another like basic rope, like right here.
And he's gonna help us
So
stay
am I
on the road.
across yet?
So, well, if you want to attempt to cross again,
Now
you
have
can do
advantage.
so with advantage
I
because
basically
you
got-
have two people attached to you, basically.
I'll cast resistance on you.
So
before we
roll
do that.
twice and take the highest one. What's that?
Cast
17.
resistance on her
There you
before
go.
she
You
gets
should be
there.
fine now.
He's casting assistance on you.
Oh wait. So what?
I thought she
What's
needed
the?
it.
Add a D4
Dexterity?
to save.
It's plus.
So she's making
Oh.
dexterity saves.
So 17 plus 6.
She rolled it naturally. So you make it across the first plank, no problem.
Woo!
Second one.
Champion, second one.
With advantage.
Yep.
Oh,
With
yeah,
advantage.
yeah.
You have advantage the whole way across. Plus you have his
Whatever
bonus.
your highest roll is,
Well, my highest was a natural 20.
then you guys.
You make
decide.
it. Yeah, no problems. One more. You make it with ease.
Skip.
Yeah. you just-
Okay, my higher was 13 plus 6, so
19.
that would be 19.
You make it across, you're at the door.
Yay! All right.
It was easy, guys.
All right. It's
Now that she's made it,
Yeah.
I cut it
Yep.
and go back and
Yeah. I'll
get
do
him.
it.
You're just gonna web him and
You want to release the rope and I'll just
Go ahead.
yeah.
Let me see.
Here you go.
I did. So
Just-
the spider comes
And then
back
just
across,
try to
and you feel
wipe my hands as I try to check it. Is the door unlocked?
Thank you,
There's no
Spider.
door.
yeah. It's a very weak wooden door.
Okay.
It's smashed.
I'm gonna open it.
You can peek through it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna peek first, and
Okay.
then just to make sure I'm not walking into anything bad.
Yeah, that's usually a good idea. You know, I try to throw them curveballs in there.
I don't have to worry about all this stuff underneath me.
We're tying that rope around you too, so we have double protection again.
It's nice to have double protection.
Yes.
Plus, he's got his girlfriend with him. She can help hold on to the rope too. So you can always, if you need to, you can add her strength. Yeah. I definitely like this setup here, Danny, because I can just.
What's the DC?
What's that? For
Crossing.
crossing is 15.
Oh, that was short.
I sink.
He won't sink.
You
That was me attached to them from the top.
you look through and you see a hallway that turns to the right.
He slips, but he basically just goes.
Right. Yeah. Because you got him by the. You guys got a hold on him. So
You don't go in the
that was your first one.
Yeah.
All right. So you got another one.
oh, that's natural 20. Two natural 20s.
Hey. Again.
By the way,
17 and a 19 is fine. One more.
Oh.
And another natural 20. So yeah, he makes it across 20.
The weight. I think both of those.
Would pull the slide off. That's it.
And you can put me across too because I have my.
So I get that it can carry.
Yeah, you get your.
If it's
Do you?
standing up,
Well, you have your girlfriend to help you, so you probably don't need the spiders.
if it's still on the floor, there's
Probably be fine.
That's the weight.
Yeah.
You've got to think it's something there.
What's your AC?
Alright.
What's your AC?
If he's strong enough to move it. If
18.
he's strong enough to hold it.
Yeah, I rolled a 16, but I think there's a plus up in the air, so I'm sure I did.
Is there such thing as like triple advantage?
No, it just
So
all
ironic.
that I'm doing is I'm stopping them from going into the water.
Yeah.
It does help steady them too, but all I'm really doing is like if
If they
actually
slip,
miss, he's just
yeah.
gonna go whoop, 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 whoop.
all right. You
Technically, if I really want to, I could then just carry him across. But
and you get to add your girlfriend's strength or dexterity, whichever one you want.
yeah, so plus 5 to hit. I
Mine
hit
and hers.
What's that?
Mine and hers.
Right.
Okay, sweet.
So not only do you have advantage, but you have extra bonus on top of that.
That's good. That means I have 19.
So you make it across the first one, you and your girlfriend.
And then,
Oh, yep.
that was totally. And totally.
There, everyone makes it across.
Everyone's alive.
Yay!
Now we're
I
gonna
was
open the
peeking
door.
through the door. What did I?
You saw a corner.
You saw a hallway that turns to the right.
This way? Okay, I'm gonna go in.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up the door handle, whatever it was made out.
Okay.
Whatever kind
Oh,
of metal.
right. All these gears that I'm tearing apart, any like metal that looks like it could be worked into something, I'm going to start collecting some of it. Especially if it looks like precious in a sense. So not your normal
But-
copper or stuff
Right,
like
right.
that. It's like
Oh, get the copper.
your
It's got a
iron,
good
your,
price on it.
You know he wants any metal.
yeah, but I can't carry crap metal.
What?
I don't have enough space to carry crap metal. I'm looking for good metal
Is
for
that
it.
a sewer joke?
Ah! He was being funny. Where is?
But I do remember
What's
you
the
collect
other
metal.
door handle? Made out of.
So the door handle.
Yeah.
Bronze.
Well, didn't I give you that fancy doorknob?
Yeah, you do.
You keep finding nothing precious. It's
So the same fancy,
It says
fancy
rare
stuff.
metal doorknob.
The rare metal doorknob that I gave.
No.
No, you only found that
No.
gold so high on it.
it's mostly stone gears, wood, but there's little metal bits
Yeah, okay.
if you want to
Metal
collect them.
bits could be handy and you could forge them into
Yep.
something.
Okay,
I know he likes metal, so.
so you want to collect the bits.
Uh-huh.
So as you're coming down, and this will bring you to.
I am looking through the gears as well to make sure there isn't just, that bottomless pit at the bottom of it. Or if there's like alleyways off where gears go as well. Like little crawl spaces that the gears could run through. Am I completely ruining your plan for this map?
No. No.
Hang on.
See, the great thing about a good DM is that they can plan for just about anything.
I'm trying to do something you haven't planned for.
We've already done that. Remember
Well,
the
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, but you still had a plan in set.
all he
You
needs-
kind of already knew something along that line.
Well, as you were
That is a really good thought.
doing things, I was coming up
Yeah.
with the whole hag situation. Like I had not planned for that, but it just kind of came as we were doing the whole funeral thing, and I was like, oh, maybe she could be like a little, yeah.
Huh?
Improvising.
So yeah, open.
I'm getting graboid egg cozies.
Level 4.
So grab white blankets,
Okay.
the egg blankets,
It wasn't
nice
that
and warm.
No, yeah, she has no idea we have graboid eggs.
Alright, have you ever seen the movie Tremor? Oh,
Ever?
What about Tremors 2?
Think of
Tremors 3?
Cameras
Or 6.
Lord of the Rings.
Are they up to 6?
When they're
Yeah, because
doing
5
the
was
Battle Royals,
the
and they're
Africanized
assaulting the dwarves
Tremor.
in their hideout.
Yeah,
They've
no,
got
the
those big,
Western was
huge
last
tunnels
one,
that
so
don't quite
I
work.
didn't-
Okay, so that was 4.
Think of that
Then they
type
did another one, which basically Bert has
And there's a
taken
lot
over
more
the
of it.
franchise.
The rest of it's underground.
And
It's basically a worm.
I'm trying to think.
It works.
So that
They put
one,
into Ass Blast.
he
That-
basically has a survival show, how to survive the graboids and stuff like that. So he goes traveling around. He ends up in these vicious like graboids. They're new, haven't seen them before, and they're more deadly.
There's actually this.
And the 6th one's a cold one. They're actually in the far north Canada, so there's like ice and stuff that they come through. It's,
I saw the advertisement for that one.
Yeah.
it's really
What
good.
I just found for you
They
too,
did a good
Joe.
job. Yeah.
I just found you the life cycles. I'll throw it in the group chat for you.
Oh, I love that stuff.
But there's actually some fan fiction out there that says that the sandworms and dune are just graboids,
Pretty much.
bigger graboids.
The fact that there's graboid fan fiction makes me a little worried. Right?
Me too. It's kept a PG.
Just people will make fiction about anything.
Okay. So you come down and you land in a sewer, another part of the sewer that's deeper than you surmise than the level that they're on.
Okay. Am I
Okay.
actually landing in sewage, or have I got a way of stopping myself landing in sewage?
You can smell it as you're coming through. You can stop as you
How far
break
down have I
through the
gone?
floor. Huh?
How far down have I gone?
Quite a ways.
Can she follow? Can she climb to follow me down?
She can make an attempt to do that.
Goody. Put your knitting
Um,
down.
yeah.
Let me pack up my
There you go,
graboid
Josh.
coaties.
I sent you the graboid life cycle.
So
Nice.
to make it easier, could I work my way back up, hammering pittons into the side of this?
Well, why don't I just see what I roll?
Because if you fall on me, it's gonna hurt. And okay, no, go for it.
Oh, crap.
I'm gonna be like, follow me.
And now she's like, I don't want to.
I don't know.
And he can't be responsible for what happens if you piss him off.
If I don't roll high on this, I'm never going to hear the end of it.
Scream if you fall.
8. And then,
You got a bonus there. Come on. Come on, which bonus?
What are you using to get down?
She can use athletics, dexterity, strength.
oh, I get +6 on athletics. So it's 14.
I'll say you make it down without clobbering.
She didn't
Gabriel.
fall and
She
scream.
didn't
Awesome.
hurt your face.
No, I was gonna cheat and just cast fly and just fly up
Can
and
I
catch
say-
her.
Aww. That would have been cute. Okay, she failed.
You would have used a third level spell for me?
I
Aww.
can only cast at third level.
Don't,
It would be one of
don't
my
take this
2
from me.
spells.
don't take
I
that
only
away
get
from me.
2
I
spells.
thought that was sweet.
I thought it was very sweet. Don't
He
ruin
gets
it.
he gets bonus
You
points.
get 12% of a moment for that. 12%. 12%.
That's I don't even get that, do I, Elizabeth? If you're still
12%
watching, she's still
of
gonna be watching.
Right, yeah. So can I see like this sewer running down underneath the gears? Is there space between what's left?
Yeah,
of the gears
yeah.
There?
I'll say that there is.
Is there like?
I mean,
a
if you're
path?
not raging on these gears and you
No,
can
no,
stop
no.
some-
Yeah, I want to make sure I'm not going to end up. in the
right,
alley.
because you're probably stopping to collect the metal. So
Yeah.
as you get down, you're like, oh, whoa, whoa, oh.
Right. So where the sewage is it like a river running through, or is there like a
River.
path on either
River
side
runs
sort of
through
thing?
it.
Well, it looks like that T-shaped tile there.
So I could avoid going in
Yeah.
the sewage.
Yep. You can land right on the cobblestone.
Awesome. Hold the wall, so you don't fall.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt as I take out the last gear to sort of move towards not falling in the sewage.
You don't want to be in the
I
sewage.
don't really want to be in the sewage now.
Okay. So let me mark this down.
And if it's not so much a viable option, I will smack a pit into the bottom of it, tie rope, and swing.
Oh, you can make it. Yeah, you can make it. You can see that the gears were attached to a doorway, and it's in the on position, so the doorway is open into a whole nother area. So you are
I just keep finding secret passages
and smashing them.
and smashing this.
Oh,
No,
smash!
I did smash the last secret passage. I got a very nice thing out of that.
This is true. This
Yeah.
is true. Not all of them, just most of them.
I got a very nice
Yeah,
thing out
yeah.
of that. I don't know what I can do with it.
Oh, you could always sell it. You could keep it. You could make some sort of jewelry out of it. Yeah. I am not a fart head, Zoe. Let's see. So I'm going to stop right there with you. Okay. You guys, you are on the other side of this door. You see a corner.
I see a
I
corner.
assume that everybody is following her.
Looks clear so far.
It's clear of feces on this side. Okay.
Anybody know how do you say it?
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Call it
Any-
Druidcraft instead, because Druidcraft is like exactly the same thing, just under a different name to Druids.
Anybody in this room know prestidigitation? 'Cause,
I love
like,
it.
I'm gross.
Bub, you know prestidigitation?
I can. I don't right now.
Yeah. Nope.
I can by morning though.
No, she's wanting to clean up.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Okay. And besides, I'm still a spider at the moment.
Can you do create only like
Although actually,
Yeah,
though,
alright, so I'm
that's
gonna-
actually funny. You know that. Does that happen, Josh?
Yeah.
When I turn back into Buck,
Yep.
I'll be clean. Because everything that's in my form goes with me.
I'm the only clean one.
I'm just gonna keep trying to wipe myself off.
They don't want to be dirty.
Well, you have that nice long
You know a
piece of
form.
webbing still hanging off of you.
So this door's
Because each
open. So I'm
class
gonna
gives
give
you
you-
a form with that. It's like a
I'll use
basic
some
spell
webbing
to
to
do like
wipe myself.
snuffing out
Okay,
candle lights
take
and
a
making
stick, you'll take
noises and
stuff
stuff.
off of you.
All
I
right.
can't remember what you
There
called
is a wooden door.
Bam, it
I'm
tells
gonna
you.
see
Oh,
if
that's
it's
the shower one.
unlocked.
It's unlocked.
Okay, I'm going to just keep.
I'm pretty sure the cleric knows
Okay.
one as well. It's kind of the
It's
same as
very
it.
dark in the hallway. Do you have dark vision or not?
No,
I do
no.
not, but I could.
He's been using magical light.
I could send another light in there because it's a cantrip.
Okay. So you just want to toss a light in there and light it up.
All right.
All right. So you can see that it's a very
I'm
Sanitizer
still
is
peeking
the
though. I'm not all the
loud
way in.
thing, isn't it? You have it. Just slide this down.
oh, I'm right in the way.
No, you're fine. Sir. I got it. Put that there. All right. It is a very, very long hallway. And you can see about halfway down with your light, and the rest is pretty dark. You're not sure what's down there at the end of that hallway. Seems like it goes on for a while.
All right. It looks.
Yeah, no, they're kind of the same. It doesn't do
All
quite.
right.
a lot.
It looks clear so far. I think we could just keep going.
I'm gonna sprint as fast as I can so that the tracks don't hit me. Can I use resistance on myself?
Yeah, you can.
And you can buzz them up too. Can't
Oh,
you?
I could. Yes. I can inspire you.
One bardic inspiration. I'll give you one roll.
It's what, 1d6?
1d8 for her right now, because she's level 5. There we go.
Yeah.
So, am I just making an athletics check or am I making a save?
Oh, and like your level like 9 spells or something like that. I would keep. I always like to keep track. Like I usually put in my level 9s and I do inspirations, so I keep track of them.
Okay.
Because you get 5, and you refresh them at a short rest. So it's not like you'll run
How
out.
many times can I inspire people if they have like okay 5?
Well, 5 per short rest.
For a short
Per
rest.
short rest. Okay.
No, Zoe, go to bed. Zoe.
That's
your
what, like,
bedtime.
keep-
Currently,
Good night,
I
Zoe.
inspire people.
She's probably laying down
One
in
more
her bed
time,
with
since you
mine,
All
take
right.
care of them.
watching us.
But what I've done is since I'm not going to see
I'll
what
play
my
a nice tune on my violin.
Okay.
and your violin.
So you're gonna sprint down the hallway?
And I'm playing a song on my violin to inspire him.
Okay. All right.
Did you
So
clean the violin?
this music echoes down the hallway and
It's
it fills you up with this energy to run down this hallway. Go for it.
Check or save?
That's going to be a check. So you can use athletics, strength, dexterity.
Natural one.
Fight of the Valkyrie. 20?
Yeah.
You can play the bumblebee.
So
So
I was thinking,
give me a save using your dexterity only.
ooh,
Can I use the inspiration and resistance? Or just you want the save number?
Just to save.
The save is an 8.
And with your inspiration, please.
17.
17. Okay. You stop yourself just before smacking into the end of the hall.
That's
It's,
already
it's a
set.
dead end that seems to go nowhere. Before you is a pile of skeletal bones and dust and rags.
Is that at the end of this hall?
What's that?
Is that at the end of that hall?
Yep, at the end of the hall.
Yeah, he's made a run for it.
Shuffle through. Well, I figured there's gonna be like spike traps or.
Nope, you didn't trigger any traps.
So you didn't. So you just ran down the hall, but you didn't like
Trigger on
couldn't figure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can throw this
Usually when
down.
he
What
puts
are
a
you?
long
What's
high
your-
elf cleric.
Oh, okay.
I'll just throw this down there to kind of represent
You
this
can
pile of,
see now.
There's no.
pile of stuff.
Well, usually when he has a long hallway, there's like a saw trap or darts or something.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
I'm
just
thinking.
going
Yeah, I said, just like a second. Just a second.
Can I
I'm
look
not
through the
finished.
bones pile?
Yes, you may.
There you go.
16?
16. Wow.
Give me a damn good dice, man.
I'm gonna check for traps through that hall since it really wasn't confirmed.
Okay,
He just got kind of lucky, didn't he?
so far.
Yeah.
So let me finish this turn, and then you can do that. Absolutely.
Gosh, I love your impending doom so far.
So far.
Gosh, it's so quiet.
All right. So, Rodney, make a dexterity save.
No.
12, 15.
Okay. So you make it out of the way just in time as these spikes come out of the wall.
You live at home. He'll be there.
So the
Is that
spikes.
Han Solo?
Yeah. A little green behind. I got a bunch of those. I love those spike walls. I got the one with the little skeleton attached to it.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, you like these spikes just come out at you. You manage to step back. You want to check for other traps?
I want to check for other
Yeah.
traps because he got really lucky.
So are you coming down the hall? Or
Yeah, go. I'm in the hall looking.
At the
hall he ran down looking for traps.
okay.
So on the
So
other side of
That's
the
the investigation, right?
you can do investigation. You can also do because you'd be
Perception.
feeling the walls, or you can do perception, whichever one.
Perception will be better for you.
Whichever one gives you good,
Perception is
better
higher.
bonus. Okay, so
Yeah,
go
'cause you
for
have
perception.
your expertise.
I'm gonna dismantle the doorknob.
8 plus 8, 16.
16.
8 plus
Okay.
8.
You don't sense any more traps as you're going down and feeling and checking things out. But when you get to the door, there's something about, or not the door, I'm sorry, the trap at the end, the spikes. As you get to the spikes, there's something weird about it.
Yeah, the wall shouldn't have spikes in it.
Every wall should have spikes.
Weird how.
There's something about it that seems off. Would you like to examine the wall?
Okay, what would I roll?
So you can roll perception or investigation again.
I'll roll perception because that's my
All
higher
right.
one.
Ooh.
10 plus 8, 18.
Perfect. So as you're checking this thing out and pulling off the corpse that may be stuck to it, it releases and opens up as a secret door.
Oh. Open sesame.
Open sesame. Open sesame.
That's me.
Open
Not that one.
sesame.
Yeah, open sesame.
Open sesame.
So it opens up into a whole other room, and there is a single, there's a single pillar in here, and it looks like there could be a passage on the other side of it. but it would be a tight squeeze. I mean, you could really use Gabriel
I
right
was
now.
just like, oh, Gabriel.
Juggernaut.
I can see a window looking out into the void
Oh,
as they're climbing down right
Oh dang, I don't
Sure.
have a message. I don't have a
I'm
message.
not. I
I
don't
can't.
know
I
if you heard
can't
it. I'm
send
just
it.
answering the doorknob.
Okay.
Is it another
Copper.
bronze one?
Yeah, yeah. You just melt that crap down,
I
aren't
don't
you?
know,
You
looked.
just
I saw that
where they are.
copper dragons themselves enjoy the company of bards.
I'm
So I
gonna
just
follow
thought
them down the hall as well.
All right. So, are you going to enter this room, or just like kind of look in the
Wait for
doorway?
me. I'm coming.
I'll enter the room and check for traps again.
Okay.
They follow you.
And then I'll jump over to Gabriel after. Gabriel and Noah. Let's see, where did you go?
Am I checking for traps first, or are you jumping to them first?
No, you can check for traps.
Perception again, because that's what I'm good at. 6 plus 8. So that's 14.
So you were entering from there. So there are no traps that appear to be in this room. There is a large pool in the center of the room. Crystal clear water. It's beautiful and inviting.
I'm gonna clean my clothes.
It has a beautiful
That sounds like I'm jumping in.
it has a beautiful mosaic patterns all in it, and the colors are just amazing. It sparkles.
I wasn't sure if you were going to jump back to them yet. I'm going to. Are there like any pebbles near me that I could throw in?
Sure.
Okay, so I'll pick one up and.
The itsy bitsy spider will not be going down the water spout.
I'm sure you want to do that. His hands up this and maybe possibly fresh water supply.
I have create water. We just made this one.
This rock looks clean though.
You're
So-
wiping on your clothes. Oh yeah, that's gonna help.
No, I had wiped my hand on my clothes and picked up the rock.
Okay. So you're gonna check the rock.
Check the rock just to make sure.
Did the rock have feces on it?
Well, now her poop hands did
No, I wiped my hand.
on your clothes, right?
Which
With
are
the full
covered
poop.
in. 'Cause, yeah.
Any septic wipes?
No, the webbing. I was using the
Oh,
webbing
yes.
to
All
clean
right.
myself.
Webbing, yeah.
That was
If you
fun.
miss
Okay. So it pops in and sinks down to the mosaic pattern on the floor and just sits there.
Okay, I see something and there's like nothing in there.
Just that beautiful pattern, the crystal clear water. It's just so inviting.
Okay.
how inviting.
They're worried about the fighting.
And you're not off the sail.
And I'm not even there.
You're worried and you're not even there.
Emphasizing inviting. Yeah, there's something wrong.
What are you doing, Neris?
I'm gonna fill up my water jug. I'm gonna let everyone fill up their water jugs before I clean my clothes in this.
Okay, so everyone's going to fill up.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's
Tava.
Spider.
Spider is
Are you transforming back? You see everyone kind of filling their water.
are we taking like a short rest, basically?
You can in this room.
Yeah, I think then he'll turn back to normal.
There's no danger yet. Okay.
And of course, as the furball reappears from the spider form, he's perfectly clean.
Has anyone been injured
rub it in
from
there.
the last
Well, all his clothes
Is
go
what?
with him into
Has
the animal
anyone been
form, so
injured
no matter
in
how
the
big
last
the animal
game
form
for me?
was.
Because
When he turned back,
I
he'd be
could do a
clean.
song of rest during a short rest.
I don't think anyone got injured. No, nobody took any damage.
All right.
A lot of dirty
Um,
people, but no damage.
I was a little feeling a little queasy.
Yeah, you weren't feeling good. You're kind of not feeling so hot. Is anyone drinking from the water?
I'm drinking from the water.
All right. You took no damage.
Do I feel like I took less no damage?
You actually feel reinvigorated. You have a huge amount of energy surging through you right now.
Wish I didn't dipshit close to this.
Nothing you need. Nothing you have needs repaired. or restocked or hours? Did you?
I mean, I could use a no spell slot.
Well, as much as I'd love to give you one, I don't. You used a spell, right? Or was that a cantrip?
It was a spell.
So you get that back.
I really wish I didn't give shit.
Did you guys drink, or did you?
I'll drink. I'll drink. Yeah.
You guys are no longer feeling ill.
Oh.
You feel restored, and you guys took no damage. Nothing needs to be repaired for you guys.
Do I regain my wild shapes from drinking?
Yes, you do.
Well, it's a short rest in a bottle.
I should
Exactly.
prepare some violin songs for
That
when
I have I actually have 2 empty jars still. I think I'm gonna fill those as well.
Okay, absolutely. So you just want to write down water from spring or something, just to note that it's a little bit different than normal water.
Does it taste better than normal water?
It tastes amazing. This is like the best water you've ever drank in your life. You've never had water so good and cold and refreshing. So yeah, you are down and you are hovering above poop. And you see that there is an opening to this other area that the gears were controlling.
Yep.
And that area is filled with
Surprise!
Poop element.
dun dun dun.
Yes. This is the rainbow poop emoji. Can't
There you go. Moon guidance. It's got a violence alone.
There's a whole
Are we
Spotify
imagining this level by
playlist.
some chance?
Huh?
Have I kind of jumped to 5th level instead of 4th level now?
You're fine. Don't worry about it. You're good.
You can just clear it out so when we get there. it's just easy
So the
for you.
floor of this area that you're looking into that was hidden by this mechanical wall has given away.
Right?
And the whole area is a large pool of dark water. This isn't crystal clear. I mean, this is like almost black.
Right?
It's very hard to see through. There's another passage heading north just west of the entry.
So I've got the entryway, and north of it, there's like I could skip the hidden door and follow another passage. Is that what you're saying?
Yep, there you can look in and see that there's another passage.
Oh, so I have to go into the room where the water is.
Yes,
The other passage.
yes.
Is there any other passages, or is this just
No, just that.
okay? I'm gonna summon my sword and dip it into the water.
Okay.
Please don't destroy my sword.
It is also 10 o'clock this year.
Technically, he wouldn't know.
All right.
Oh, God, this sounds
Yeah,
fine.
I'm good to go. You guys-
Does anyone have to leave right at the moment?
Nope.
Okay. Everyone okay for a few more minutes? Good to go. Rock and roll. Okay.
Get someplace safer. There's pause.
So nothing happens to the sword.
I dip the shield in there.
You want to dip your shield in it?
Dip the shield in there.
All right. So you dip your shield in it, and
Looks like putting text.
the shield kind of resists going into the water.
So I'd have to force it into the water.
Yeah. You feel it push back on you as you go to put it in.
You see nothing magical about this when you've done your whole little ritual thing, did you? You see any magic on this? Can I try and force it into the water?
Yeah.
Like literally force against it and see what?
Yep.
Is it like literally will not touch the water?
It's resisting you pretty hard, but if you really want to push it in, you feel like you
Is
can.
it like bootleg?
Yes, I love it. Like,
So if you're gentle with it, you can, if you smash your shield into the water, it might go in a little easier. If it's like bootleg. But if you're too gentle, it
We're still talking about
Of course, we're talking about bootleg.
So you're saying that I need to literally smash the shield into it? Pretty
No,
much.
no, the opposite.
Oh, what happens? What happens to the water if I like pull the shield back and like bring it to it? Does it like force go into the water as the shield tries to repel against going in the water? So as I push the shield down like with a bit more speed,
So
is
it
gonna
does something
make
happen.
waves?
Yeah.
As though there's a force stopping it from going in.
I'm gonna say yes. It kind of pushes out like this. It's very thick, dark water.
Okay, I'm going to take my lasso, tie it around the shield, and like drop it over the water
Drop
and
it
see
off.
what happens to it.
So the shield kind of hovers for a moment, but it eventually starts to settle down into the water itself and slowly starts to go under.
Does anything happen to the shield as this happens?
Not that you can tell.
I'm
Nothing.
going to pull it back and.
Okay.
How deep is the water?
You can't tell.
I'm going to summon a quarterstaff
Okay.
because I can pretty much summon any weapon I want.
Yep.
I'm going to summon like rather big quarterstaff.
Right.
I'm just going to
Stick it down in it.
see if it can touch the bottom of the quarterstaff.
Okay. So as you do that, it's really hard to get it through. Are you just like jabbing it in, or just?
Oh no!
kinda
If it won't go in,
using
then
it?
it won't go in. But
Okay. Well, it's going down, but it's really slow going down, and you're like, if you press too hard, it doesn't go down. It like resists it.
So can I be like really gentle and slow?
It just keeps going, and you just
And it just doesn't stop? There's no bottom to this.
there doesn't appear to be.
I'm just going to, of course, that's a spin. I'm going to put my hand on top of the water.
Okay.
For the record, I really was talking about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Beth ain't here to, or Luna's not here to shoot some grease on it and, and then have someone light it on fire.
So can I touch the water?
So you touch it, and it feels really weird. It feels solid yet liquid at the same time. It's clear but brown in your mouth.
Is there a bad smell coming from this pool?
Surprisingly, other than the smell of the shit behind you, no smell coming off of this.
So is there like a walkway? Is
There's
there like a pool and then a walkway around the pool?
there's broken up chunks of floor still kind of stuck out, so you could just like jump across that.
And get to the.
Get to the
I
hallway.
feel that we need to remind our viewers that this show is PG.
It tries to be.
Viewers.
So the door behind me, can I close it? The wall. Can I just shut
Well,
it?
you can
Sometimes PG-13 and
With a
R.
strength check, you probably could.
Let's go for it. I'm going to try and close that door.
Okay.
So it's not PG.
It's PG.
Oh, yeah.
It's not.
Yeah,
You don't even have to
PG.
add your bonus. I already know. So
It'll
yeah,
never be G.
you just
that's
want
for
to
sure.
stay on the
Back up.
outside and just close
No,
it.
inside with the pool.
So you're going to go
I'm going to
inside.
go in.
Okay.
So because you said
So
there's
we're
like
forcing
a
a
part.
hole
Yeah,
into
yeah.
the
There,
wall.
And
it's
obviously
broken up.
Nana is going to follow me through,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Okay.
Unless you want to stay on the outside.
No.
And then you're going to close it.
Yep.
Okay.
Just so that it's back to being a wall.
All right. So we're going to end with you there. You guys are down in this other area. You guys have stopped to take a rest in this amazing pool area, and I think that's a good place to stop for the day, for the night. Until next week.
Thank you for our
Yeah.
thank you to our sponsors and all that.
Thank you to our host, Jamie, down here at Vermont Gaming Academy in the University Mall across from Applebee's. It's a fantastic place. They got everything you could possibly think of imaginable. They just got in a bunch of great board games. Come on down, have a good time. If you're not a member, it's $5 to play D&D with us. If you are a member, it is absolutely free, and the more the merrier. We always have a good time.
Memberships are half off right now if you jump on it.
What's that?
Memberships are half off right now if you get our jump on it deal. It's good, I think, for through the weekends. So $25 for a membership now.
So there you guys go. Check out their Jump On It deal. It's awesome. I've shared it on my Facebook page, and I will put a link in the description below. So grab that while you can. Anything else that anyone wants to talk about? Any upcoming events going on? other than Paracon, which is coming up. And I believe that is it. So we'll see you guys next weekend from 8 till roughly around 10 o'clock or so. And yeah, have a good one. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Funny one. It's good.
Well, we always have fun. Right?
Yeah.